Last week, I picked up a pretty incredible comic book collection. If you didn't see that video yet, definitely check the link down below because there's some great books in here. When I picked these books up, the seller mentioned that he had some Tomb of Dracula and other horror books. And fortunately, this week I was able to go over there and pick those books up. There are some horror and some other interesting books as well. Let's take a look at what's hiding in this collection. And unlike my last video, I'm going to tell you all the details up front. I have 175 comics in this box. I paid $150, which brings my cost average per comic to only 85 cents per book. And right off the bat, you see an incredible magazine right here. This is Nightmare on Elm Street, issue number 1 from Marvel Magazine. This is first appearance of Freddy Krueger in comic book format. Really incredible magazine here. And this is a first printing, and it's actually in really beautiful condition. Very high grade, definitely something for my personal collection, and it's got some great value. And another honorable mention here, we have The Crow from James O'Barr. This is the trade paperback, and this is actually a first printing as well. This has some decent value, and it's got the entire story in one book here, all 4 comic books in one, and this is an amazing read. If you've never checked this out, definitely do. I'm a huge fan of The Crow. James O'Barr does some incredible work. And now getting to all the comic books, this first one here I may need your help with. This is Vengeance of Vampirella, issue number 1, and this is the foil cover second printing. There are 2 different versions, one with a blue foil and one with a green foil. And I'm not sure if you could tell on camera or not, but it's definitely got a bluish color. It's like a teal color. And the royal blue foil printing is worth quite a bit with only 100 copies known to exist. So I'm wondering, is this the one, or is this the green foil variant? It's really hard to tell because the colors are so extremely similar. If you have any details on this book, let me know down in the comments or shoot me an email. Next up, we have Witchblade, issue number 1, classic Michael Turner artwork here. Great story, fun character, and this is the saga begins. This is where Witchblade gets her own title comic book. Next up, we have Lady Death, the classic foil cover here. Just another, really fun 90s gimmicky type book here, but awesome artwork, really cool with the foil. I actually really enjoy this comic, and it's, a little bit of a key. There were also a couple ash cans in this collection. Here's Evil Ernie Straight to Hell, issue number -1, the prologue, special appearance by Lady Death. Cool little ash can mini comic brought to you by Wizard and Chaos Comics. Really cool. Another ash can here is Vampirella mini comic number 5 from Harris Comics, and this was included in the Wizard magazine issue number 55. I think these little ash cans are pretty interesting. As I mentioned earlier, there's a nice run of Tomb of Dracula in here, but before we get to that, let's take a look at the only other Bronze Age horror that was included in this collection, and that's this here, Worlds Unknown. Here's issue number 1. I think this is a great little series here. Some awesome artwork, little sci-fi, little monster, just some really interesting stuff, really cool artwork. And here's issue number 1, but there was the entire run, which is only 8 issues. There's number 2. Really cool dinosaur cover. Gotta love this series. Worlds Unknown from Marvel Comics. Some classic Bronze Age horror. There's issue number 3. Got the military fighting this alien space creature the day the Earth stood still. Classic story there. Also, Man vs. Monster on issue number 4. Really cool cover. It's like half dinosaur, half cephalopod. Really cool stuff there. Also, issue number 5. Really weird looking werewolf with tentacles. Crazy looking stuff here, guys. Very fun artwork. Issue number 6 is one of my favorites. The Thing Called Killdozer. I always thought that was so awesome. And the best part about these books is that they're in great condition. Pretty solid, like high grade, probably like very fine plus to near mint minus on some of these. Some of them have a couple defects and ticks, but for the most part, they're gorgeous. And issue number 8, the final issue featuring the Golden Voyage of Sinbad. Really cool stuff. Now let's get to the Tomb of Dracula. So as you may or may not know, there are only 70 issues in the Tomb of Dracula run. Unfortunately, there were not the two big keys, which I was hoping were in there, but unfortunately they weren't. But there was still quite a bit. It starts off with issue number 5. This is the lowest issue that I had in this collection. This one's got some spine wear, but overall a decent looking copy. Still a great book. Next up, we have issue number 6, and the conditions just keep getting better as the issues go up. So that's a great cover right there, and a very nice presenting book. Also, issue number 7, another great book right here. And, like I said, condition is great. And here's a good one here. This is actually one of the more expensive books that were in this collection in the Tomb of Dracula run. Second appearance of Blade. Really, really cool book here. Tomb of Dracula 13. And this one is in incredible condition. Excited to have that one. Another amazing cover here on issue number 16. As you saw, no issue number 10, no first appearance of Blade, but some other great books. This one is also in immaculate condition. Jumping up, we have issue number 24. Also, this one actually has a little bit of spine wear. This one, this is the only one that was missing the Marvel value stamp. So this was like a low grade, missing a Marvel value stamp. The other ones were in great condition, all stamps included. There's issue number 28, issue number 33, jumping up to issue 34. Great condition on these ones. We got Brother Voodoo on issue 35. Great cover, nice looking book. Really excited to pick up some more Tomb of Dracula books. There we have issue number 36 and issue number 37. Great looking covers. I'm really happy with the condition on these books. There's issue 38. Moving on to issue 39. Can't say enough how much I love this run. We have issue number 40. Issue number 41. Great Blade cover with issue 42. Got Dr. Sun, got Blade. We do have issue 43, which is the amazing Bernie Wrightson cover. This one's got some good value as well, and the condition on this one is pretty decent. Does have a couple spine ticks, unfortunately, but still an amazing Wrightson cover. I love Bernie Wrightson. We also have issue number 4, The First Meeting of Doctor Strange and Dracula. Very cool book right there. We got Blade on issue 45, another great book. This one's in great condition. We have issue 46, number 47. Great looking covers, great artwork. Issue 48. Some of these books do have date stamps on there. 1978, May 20th. I actually think that adds character to the books. I don't mind a date stamp at all. This one has one as well. 1978, July. Very cool. Issue 49. We have the classic Silver Surfer and Tomb of Dracula meetup on issue number 50. Very cool. Great condition on this one. And there was actually 2 of them, which is even better. I don't mind doubles on stuff like that. Here is issue number 51 with Blade on the cover as well. We have number 52 on a roller coaster. Very cool cover. Also, issue 53, we got some more Blade action going on. Great condition on these books. We have issue 54, and this one had a few of them. There's 1, 2, and 3 copies of issue 54. Pretty funny. Issue 55, cool cover. I like the crazy looking purple background. We have number 56 here. Great stuff. Issue 57. We got Blade once again with issue 58. Another date stamp on there, 1978, March 31st. Moving on to issue 59. Continuing on, we have issue number 60. Great looking cover. 61. 62. 63. We're getting there, guys. Almost an entire run and skipping all the way up to the final issue, issue number 70. This is a square-bound book, and it is in great condition. So all of these Tomb of Dracula books were part of this collection, which was the main reason that I picked it up. And continuing on with some more modern horror books that were in this collection, we do have Tomb of Dracula issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. A little bit newer series of Tomb of Dracula. Still thought it was pretty cool. Next up, we have Demonic Toys from Eternity Comics, issue number 1. I've never seen this before, but I thought this was the coolest thing ever. There's an old 80s movie that looks just like this. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It might be called Toys or something, but really, really cool cover. Look at the artwork on that. I thought that was awesome. That's definitely staying in the collection. We also have Twilight Zone, issue number 2. We have Twilight Zone, issue number 3. Cool dinosaur cover. We got a little Fright Night with issue number 11. These are always fun. Also, Fright Night, issue 14. Pretty cool cover on that. We have a little Evil Ernie, issue number 0. We have Evil Ernie's Revenge, issue number 3. And Evil Ernie, The Resurrection, issue number 4. Also have Vampirella Zero. Pretty cool book there. Some great foils, some great artwork. And then lastly, we have Santa the Barbarian. I thought this was so awesome. I think this is so cool. I can't wait to read through that. Very interesting book. And as for the rest of this comic book collection, there's some indie stuff, and there's also a bunch of anime, which I know nothing about. So anybody that's watching that has information on any of these titles, if they have any value or, anything about them really at all, let me know down in the comments. But let's just flip through the rest of this collection real quick. We got T4s, we got some Chastity, we got the Skull and Bones trade paperback, we got Kiss Psycho Circus, Witchblade, some more Witchblade, we got Purgatory, which are pretty cool covers on those ones. A little foil Lady Death. We got Chaos Quarterly. That's a little bit of a minor key with some first appearances. Some more Chastity here. Pretty cool stuff if you're into that. We got Death Blow. We got Huntress number 1, 2 copies of that. Got some Impact. We got Jaguar. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Pretty interesting. Now we're getting to all the anime stuff. So like I said, if you know anything, let me know. Some pretty interesting stuff here. Some more like adult reading, mature reading. Some titles I've never heard of here. Evangelion, Cutie Honey, Ceres, Cutie Honey. I'm assuming those are like mature reading, adults only. Faust. Some other random stuff here. Vampire U. Some Gundam. I've heard of that before. Project Arms, Evangelion, Eat Man. It's kind of interesting stuff. I don't really know much about at all. Slayer Special, Doctor, Cutie Honey, bunch of stuff here, guys. So if you know anything, Flag Fighters. This was just part of the collection that he actually threw in basically for free. But, I counted them as part of the collection when I did my little, cost averaging. We got some Gundam, some more Jaguar, Black Hood, some interesting stuff. But yeah, there are 175 comics in this box here, including the 2 ash cans and the 1 magazine. So we'll just flip through here. If you notice anything, a couple like random stuff. We got some Green Hornet, Flag Fighters, Cutie Honey, Cowboy Bebop. I've heard of that before. So pretty interesting stuff, guys. 175 comics. Ended up getting all of these for $150, which is a cost average of only 85 cents per comic, which is exactly what I paid for the original collection. And if you saw in the last video, there were 610 books in this collection. I paid $500, another 175 for another $150. So I'm $650 in with a whole bunch of books, and there are some great keys that we pulled out of the original collection, and this one is full of cool stuff like all the Tomb of Dracula. So that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed checking out the rest of this comic book collection, which I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace from a guy that literally lives 5 minutes down the road from me. So if you liked the video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and as always, I will see you on the next one.